My November challenge, day 18, my challenge to remind myself that I have a gift and some talents to share with the world and bring some more positivity into my life. Today, I want to talk about intent versus impact, and I've got lots of notes, so if I ain't looking at you, girl, too bad. I'm talking to myself there because I'm supposed to look at myself. That's the point of the videos, but I can go back and watch later like I did yesterday for the day of reflection. So, intent versus impact. So, once upon a time ago in roller derby, I had a conversation with some other people in roller derby, not noticing that there was other people in the change room in roller derby who had children there. I had made some comments about children being in the change room, in an adult's change room, where adults sometimes join sports to get away and release and drop some F-bombs. And you know, sometimes adult conversation is not appropriate for little ears. So this was the topic of discussion. Of course, I'm the one saying this because I am the opinionated one that just blabs all my opinions. Well, not exactly a good idea to do, and it's something that I learned in roller derby because across the room was a parent. There was a mom with children in the change room, and she took it very personally, what I was saying, almost like I was having the conversation to say to her without saying to her. And that was not it at all. As a matter of fact, I didn't even notice she was there with kids, so I was tunnel visioned. Shows you how unobservant I was of other people within the league. Okay, not right, not cool. So what I'm saying is, though my intent was just to say, like, I think the league should visit whether children come in, like maybe it's a, I don't know, like just, I feel bad dropping F-bombs around other people's children, but at the same time, I go to roller derby, or I went to roller derby to let it out. So F-bombs are part of that for me. And I wanted that environment, and it was at one point that environment, and it was changing. And so I just felt like it was something that we needed to address, because if you're going to bring your children in, they might hear some F-bombs, and maybe there needs to be some sort of sign or something. I don't know. But the conversation went down, and it did insult somebody. It did hurt their feelings. So my point is, intent versus impact is everything. But with the whole Don Cherry debacle and the conversations I've had on Facebook, on social, I'm going to say right now, impact doesn't matter to a lot of people, and it's kind of poopy. They're all about his intentions. Yeah, my intentions were not to insult anybody, but I did. My intentions were not to hurt anybody in that conversation. I was looking for solutions and change within the league because this was something that was happening and we should address it. I didn't realize how I worded it hurt somebody's feelings. It made them walk out and pretty much quit roller derby. Yeah. My fault. So, still feel shitty about it to this day. So, intent versus impact is everything. At what point does intent not matter anymore? At what point do we say, okay, you know what? No, we got to step back and look at impact. I don't know what to say because I've been trying to point this out all week. But a lot of humans just don't care. It's all about intent. If your intentions were good and wholesome and not meant to hurt anybody, it's all good. It doesn't matter the impact of what actually comes out of your mouth or your actions. And that just makes me sad because I used to be one of those people until my friend in roller derby that I was having, that was part of the conversation, said to me, Selena, I know you didn't intend it. And she's like, that's why you have to pick words very, very carefully. Because you don't want to be the person that goes around hurting other people. You don't want to be that person. So she said, when I'm trying to voice something, really think about how I'm going to say it so as to not upset someone. Or I might even think about, is this the appropriate place to say it? I might look around and actually notice my environment. Oh. Yes, I feel like shit that somebody's telling me that I'm not noticing my environment and that maybe I could do things to prevent this from happening and being that asshole. But some of the best advice I got in life. So in the end, what does the intent of our actions really matter if our actions have the impact of furthering the marginalization or oppression of those around us? Just think about that. So taking time to reflect and empathize to the best of my ability so I don't do it again is what I chose to do after that lesson. And I might have fucked up a few times because, hey, we are not perfect. But today's lesson is to remember intent versus impact. Because what we need to realize is that when it comes to people's lives and identities, the impact of our actions and words can be profound and wide-reaching. And that's far more important than intent will ever be. We need to ask ourselves what might be or what might have been the impact of our actions or words. And we need to stop and listen when we are being told that the impact of our actions or words are out of step with our intent. If our words and actions match our intent, and our intentions are good and full of love and compassion and wanting to see other people succeed, this world would be a way better place. If we just thought about how our actions and words impact the ripple effect of things, we might choose to do a little better. So, think about that today. Think about your intent. Think about the execution of your intent, and think about the impact that intent that it's going to have when it comes out. Make it all match. Make it line up. If we do that, I think there would be a lot better communication in the world. I think there'd be a lot less hurt in the world, a lot more consideration for the differences that we all have. So, think about your intentions. Think about how you're going to execute them so that they line up, so that the impact lines up with your intentions, and keep your intentions good. All right, go out there, have a great day, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Almost through the month. We're getting there. And this week, my big makeover is coming up. Oh, I'm so excited for this week. All right, have yourself a good day.